everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for this video I want to get into the new palette by Tati Beauty. I'll show you guys how it looks obviously throughout the video. Within the video I will do a very quick and easy, as always, eye look. I did this really pretty, I don't even know what shade this is. It's like it's not purple, but like violet look. I don't know, but y'all will see how I got it done. And as well as in the end of the video, I'll give a little bit of my own personal review on the palette. Do I recommend it? Do I not? Which it's already obvious I do, but you will see why. So first, as always, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Oh, up, not down, you know. And follow me on Instagram at Tiffbytiffany so we can stay connected, and let's get this video started. Okay, so I'm gonna start first with moisturizing my skin. I will start on my eyes for this video first, but my skin feels really dry, so I'm gonna put some Future Dew on it. For this video, I'm going to bring you guys close because I have not done my eyebrows, so please don't judge. Okay, so first I'm going to set my eyelids. I'm just going to set them with the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer. And then I'm going to set them with some powder. The one I'm going to use today is the one by Charlotte Tilbury. Okay. So now that the eyes are prepped, let's get into this palette. I have already used this palette just to try out the formula, the colors. I've swatched them. Mine's like pretty dirty already because I've been touching it so much. But this is how the palette looks. Let me actually zoom you guys out very quickly so you guys can really see the palette. So it's not too big. It's a little large. Let's see, compared to like Natasha Denona's palette. This is, you know what I mean? And Natasha, she has pretty big palettes. So the inside looks like this. Beautiful shades. This literally, it makes me want to get rid of some of my eyeshadow palettes because it's so dang beautiful and so versatile. Like, I don't think I need any other palette. The nice thing too, it does have a big ass mirror. Hello. For today's look, I'm actually going to definitely be dipping into all of the formulas because she has different formulas. So she has the mattes, which are all these. These will be all, the second row here is all the sequins, all the metallics here, and then all the glitter will be here. So now I'm going to zoom you guys back in. The first shade I'm going to be going into is the matte shade in Soothe, which is this beautiful transition shade. I'm going to go in with the Fluffy Brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics. And let's get into town. Just going to put this on the crease. Moving on, I want to now dip into Poet, Matte Poet, which is this shade right over here. With that, I'm also going to be dipping into the same brush. I'm going to place it on the crease as well, but a little under the Soothe shade. Did you guys see how easily that blended? I'm so impressed by her formulas. So I'm just going to keep blending it and building it up a little bit. So now that we have both the eyes, I'm now going to dip into Poet Sequin, which is this beautiful shade here. It's pretty because it has like blue reflex in it. So that's going to be really pretty. So I'm just going to use a flat brush like this one. It looks dirty, but it's not. And I'm only going to apply it right over on the corner here. So I know you can't really see a difference, so I'm just going to build that. I didn't wet my brush for this. Okay, next, I'm gonna skip the metallic row for now, and I'm going to go into the glitter in the Poet row, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous color. Like, her glitters, she did so stinking well. Oh. For that, on her video, she said you do not need to wet them. I'm gonna wet it because I'm using a brush, and I also find that with a brush, it's less messy. And all you need to do with the glitter is legit just tap it. So here it is. I just go like this. I wet it a little bit, the Glossier Mist. And let's go into town. That looks so pretty. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit so it can like look like it's kind of fading to the sequin part of the eye look, and it doesn't look like sections of your eye, you know? I'm gonna go back into the brush that I used for sequin and dip it back into the Poet sequin row and just blend it out here a little bit. The glitter definitely has some fallout, so that is why I'm gonna do my face last. The glitter is between like a cream glitter. So I actually really like that consistency. And I'm actually going to keep building the glitter a little bit. Very pretty. Alrighty. And then now I'm gonna go into the metallic. I'm gonna go back into Poet and go into the metallic, this one, the metallic row here. I'm gonna take a more precise brush. I'm gonna use that shade to highlight the inner corner of my eye. That's really pretty. Beautiful. Okay. So now that we're done with the eye look on top, I'm going to do my face now. So I'm going to zoom you guys out. So my only downside is like the glitter, it does fall out a little bit. And I don't really like that, but what can you do? That's good, right? Okay. So I already prepped my skin with the Future Dew and it still feels very nice and hydrated. I'm going to just quickly go through complexion. For foundation, I'm just going to go into my Milk Makeup Flex foundation. Just do that. Okay, now I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. So the only thing I'm struggling right now with, you guys, is the fact that there is some glitter like lying around my face. So that's a little annoying because I don't want glitter on my face. You know what I mean? Perfect. For highlight, I do want something a little bit more subtle, but you can still see it. It gives you a really pretty rosy, wet look. I'm going to do the Elcie Cosmetics, what is this called? The Skin Reflector highlight. Looks like so. Such a beautiful, beautiful, subtle highlight. So pretty. All right. And then for bronzer, I will be going into the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker. This is in the shade Island Ting. Now after bronzer, I will be going into a blush I haven't dipped into for a really long time. This is by Flesh Beauty in the shade Pulse. Looks like this. I feel like it would look really, really good with the eye. We're almost done. So now I'm going to go back into the palette and I will go back into the Poet Matte shade. Zoom you guys in a little bit more again. So I'm going to go back into the Poet Matte shade and let's work on the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush and just kind of, what's it called? Blend in the harsh edges. All right, last but not least, I'm gonna do this off camera because it's honestly really, really hard. But I'm gonna use the Memory Matte shade, which is this gorgeous matte black right over here, to do the eyeliner part. I'll be right back. I did forget to do my brows. Since I have such a bold eye look, I'm just gonna go in with the Glossier Boy Brow. Now I'm gonna do some mascara. For my lips, that's always the hard part for me. I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Iconic Nude. Oops. For the lips, I will be using the Dose of Colors Soft Matte. I think it's the Velvet Matte Liquid Lip. This is in the shade My Main. It's a really pretty, like, nude-ish pink tan shade. You shall see. So this finalizes the look. I'm very, very happy that I got my hands on this eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I hope you guys really loved this look. You guys enjoyed the review and found it very helpful if you are on the fence about buying the palette or not. Yeah, so again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.